Hey, it's Maury again. So I spend a lot of my time trying to figure out how to improve things and make them better. One of the things that I saw on an online build was soundproofing, and that got me to thinking that on the road or just even when you're camped someplace, how easy it is for things to resonate in a van like this. I mean, it's just a big metal box. So I did buy some self-adhesive, soundproof, sound deadening material, and I've got the back panel of the back door popped open, and going to see what happens with filling the space with some sound deadening material. So I'll show you what I have, and I'll show you where I'm putting it, and then maybe we can actually see or hear a difference. So let's find out. This is Noiko sound deadening material, and I've seen something similar to this in some videos. You saw this is about a square foot, and it weighs 10.5 ounces. Pretty significant for something of this size. All right, so we're at the back of the rig. I have the back panel removed. This is the passenger side rear door. This is the black panel that came off along with all of the plastic clips. Make sure that you're using a proper tool for removing and working with interior bits. And then you'll notice, these open areas, this is just to the outdoors, but you can hear, maybe you can't, but so let's see if we can fix that. Of those pieces in half, and I've applied half to the upper area, half to the lower area. I had seen online that it's not necessary to coat the entire panel, but rather just to make sure that you do a significant piece of it in the middle of where the noise would come from. And it does sound more muffled. And I don't know if we'll be able to tell the difference on video or not, but I can definitely tell the difference here in person. The rattling you may have heard before was the spring for the release here, but that hollow sound is definitely muffled. So I think this is good, and it's an easy thing to add, and probably will help on the road, and I think it's worth doing. Just about to get into the left side, the driver's side, and as I'm getting things ready, I'm like wondering what this noise is. So I've taken the plastic cap off of the backing for the license plate if you weren't using the spare tire, and I think that might be a rattle. Come on, guys. I mean, that's so easy to take care of, and it's just one of those little attention to detail things that I continue to complain about, and I'm sorry that I keep complaining, but it's the little things that matter sometimes. Anyway, let's keep going. And of course, they're basically all this way. It's hard to show it on video here, but look at that movement. So I'm going to remove this and or remove the screws and put in some washers and mount it correctly, because it clearly is not. All right, here's the interior of the driver's side door with the rattly spring there. On the mount back here, I ended up just replacing the screws. This one they had actually stripped out a little bit, but I was able to secure it in place with some new screws, so it's all nice and tight. Now let's get to work on this side. Done, and we'll put the panel back in place, all adhered down. There's a diamond pattern on the back of this that you want to rub. There's actually a roller for this kind of material, I don't have the roller. I just used, boy, people are crazy today. I used the back end of my interior tools just to rub it down, and that did okay. The roller would have been a better option, but I didn't have it, so, but I think this is fine. All right, all buttoned up. You know, in reality, it may not make that much difference, but I did notice in closing the doors when I finished that they had more of that solid thud instead of the hollow kind of you know, noise that I was hearing when I closed the doors. I think it'll be helpful. And then also fixing that rattle on the license plate holder will be another factor. You know, cumulatively speaking, all of these little fixes will add up to a lot. You know, any one of them by themselves, probably not a big deal. But if you go through your rig and do all of these little things, you know, it can add up to a big change. And I'll show you here the stuff that I used. I'll just hold it up. So if you can read that, it's probably backwards on the camera. Noico, it was about 20 bucks. It's 10 square feet. And I just used 2 square feet on the doors on the back. So there are a number of other applications, driver's side and passenger side door, sliding door, any open panels behind, cabinetry, or above the headliner, stuff like that. There's all kinds of ways that you can use this self-adhesive sound deadening material. So hope that was helpful, or at least got you thinking about something. If you have any questions, let me know. And till then, have a great day.